And we are back for another episode of NBA 2K14. And you see the last episode, that was a big victory, five points for San Antonio as they win for Houston Rockets, 119 to 114, and the series is tied 1-1, win by the Spurs. Right here is for the stats. Spurs for the Houston Rockets have James Harden has 22, Chandler Parsons have 21, Dwight Howard have 16, Patrick Beverley is 14 along with Jeremy Lamb. Aaron Brooks have 9, Omer Casper has 8, and it looks like there will be the rest of the Houston Rockets. And for San Antonio, Tim Duncan have 28 points with no assists. He has 3 rebounds. Manu Ginobili have 22 and 8 assists. Kawhi Leonard have 15. Stephen Jackson and Tony Parker have 14. Danny Green have 8, and looks like there will be the rest of San Antonio Spurs. So, close game in game number 2 as the Spurs are even the series at 1-1. And now we'll wrap up here in game number 3. We'll wrap up in game number 2 for tonight. So here we go. We're on the Eastern Conference semifinals continues. It is going to be game number 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Another key matchup in the Eastern Conference duo is going to be Carmelo Anthony and J.R. Smith of the New York Knicks trying to get into the enough thing here before heading to New York, or it will be LeBron James and Dwayne Wade of the Miami Heat trying to even the series at 1 game apiece. So for this game, they have another same jersey. The Knicks gonna use the blue, Heat in the white. So game number 2, it's underway to start off in South Beach or setting to Kevin Harlan. Enjoy in Miami. The rest of the game in American Airlines Arena. Game 2. Now the Eastern Conference semis. Knicks and Heat starts now. Enjoy!
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Glad to have you with us. It's Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semifinal Series. It's going to be the New York Knicks up against the Miami Heat. I'll see you at halftime.
As the playoffs continue, the action intensifies. 8 teams eliminated, and now the true contenders begin to emerge. Nothing can be taken for granted, and those not ready for the next level will be the next to go. This is round 2 of the NBA playoffs.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Keller. Great to have you with us. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
Tell you what, LeBron could absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim.
Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Defensively, the strength, length, mobility. He can wall you up and lock you down and put you away.
Taking a look at Miami. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And Kevin, this virtually becomes a must-win situation because of that loss in Game 1. It's happened so rarely that a team loses the first 2 games at home and ends up winning a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be stumbling if this one gets away from them, no doubt. Having to hit the road, knowing they need to win 2 games in hostile territory, but if they right the here today, I think it'll be anybody's series.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On defense, Miami. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, it was tough to see that one coming, really, because I thought that was a game they were going to win. The final score really caught a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, but I think they really tightened up at the end, Steve. I think they were trying too hard to avoid the upset instead of focusing on going after the win.
He's against Stoudemire. LeBron passes to Chalmers. Tipped away. Unhindered, going all the way. And it's blocked by Chalmers. On defense, New York. LeBron kicks to Haslem. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hang time on that rim, puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed. Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for fun.
Bosch with the bucket.
It is so hard to contain. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Chalmers against Felton. Out to Smith. A three ball. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. 8 points for J.R. Smith.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Stoudemire attacking the little runner inside. For Miami, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. From deep LeBron, Tyson Chandler grabs the board. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of their first 6 shots to fall today. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what did you find out, Doris?
In terms of how they respond after giving up home court advantage in Game 1, he replied, "That was last game. That's in the past. We've just got to focus on the present." But he did admit that a loss here will make things very difficult for them. History tells us, Kevin, that's a near impossible thing to overcome.
Thanks again, Doris. Felton kicks the Chandler. And he slams it one-handed.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Here's Wade after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. From past the arc, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Wade. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The drive by Smith. Here's Chandler, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
LeBron kicks to Chalmers. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Allen kicks to Lewis. And the 3-ball is good. Lewis has got his first 3 points of the game.
I don't know how we're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Ione dishes to Bargnani. He kicks to Ione. Feeds to Shumpert. And again, New York with the triple.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
They bumped it in no time at all.
One of the great shooters in the history of the game. I mean, Ray Allen is just amazing with that deep range. Incredible accuracy. And you can also put the ball on the deck a little bit once or twice, pull up jump shots, get to the foul line. Allen's just one of the most consistent scorers we've had in the game for a long time.
And he's rehearsed that motion for so long. It's automatic. I mean, it's something he can do in his sleep. He doesn't even think about the situation or the defender. He eyes his target and lets it fly.
And New York making a change. Hardaway's checked in. Ray Allen is on the wing. Into Greg Oden. Stolen by World Peace. Kicks it to Shumpert. Outside World Peace. There's the 3. That one goes. Counted.
He found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
The Heat trail by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Battier. And again, Miami with the triple.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. It's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, Typically, teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Five seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. No good. And so... both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks this Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Miami trailing, and New York looking at who they got. They're watching out there with Hardaway. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then there's World Peace, and it's Martin in at the foul down low. New York's been very strong, 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ballgame. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Cole. Great open look there. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Gets it to go.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And Cole kicks to Allen. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
New York's gone 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Here's Hardaway. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 8 points in the quarter.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
And that one's good. Here is Watson. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. A different look for New York. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Martin. Stoudemire comes in for Meta World Peace. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Stoudemire outside. 16 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. 10 points for J.R. Smith.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Backing down is LeBron. Back to Bosh. Pass to Cole. Wade. And the Heat, another 3.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Ejected by Cole. Goes back up. It's laid in by Stoudemire.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
And Smith with the block. Felton the pass to Chandler. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton has got assist number 5 here tonight. LeBron drives in. And making a change here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Rejected by Hazel. Lead against Stoudemire. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 4-point Heat lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Miami?
Well, Kevin, in the first half, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Stoudemire, right side. He makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Bosh with the bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Felton off the bench from Chandler. Smith left side. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 13 points for J.R. Smith.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Fourth, LeBron James.
And what a run he's been on, guys, establishing himself at the perfect time here in the postseason.
1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Haslam a screen on Smith. Wade kicks to Haslam. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Haslam's got his third basket of the night.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And that one's good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And the shot is good. And the Heat lead by 3.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by LeBron.
So it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And it's not something they should get away from.
Felton against Chalmers. Felton kicks to Anthony. Outside Bosh. And stolen by Felton. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Heat lead by 2. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. A close game at American Airlines Arena, the Heat battling against New York. A win today would even things up in this series. For LeBron, it's been way too easy against this Knicks defense. He's got 11 points, and he's also made plays for others, showing his court vision definitively in this one. Looking at New York, they're definitely making plays as well. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. J.R. Smith absolutely dominating. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And that's going to do it. We'll send you back now to the game in Miami. Third quarter, up next.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Smith. He's got 16 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
The Heat with the lead. At the forward spots, James and Hazel. Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And it's Bosh in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always... seems to find a way to get it up and in.
He is arguably the best defensive player in the game today. The amazing thing is that he can guard all 5 positions. You think back, I think that's unprecedented. I don't think anybody has ever had that type of defensive ability in the history of this league.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I mean, and his defense is so good it even makes highlights. How about that? I mean, you love his aggressiveness, chasing down blocks, staying on ball handlers at the hip. I mean, knocking the ball against the backboard. I mean, he does everything, and he does it with such force and agility and flair, but it's kind of understated flair. I mean, he is really quite special as a player.
Got that one up quick. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Smith for 3, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bosh, that's the pick for Chalmers. Back to Bosh. Yes! And the foul. That one's on Anthony.
Up and in on every one of the first 3 shots to start the second half.
Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Knicks trailed by 5. Felton dishes to Stoudemire. And goes up strong with one hand and flushes it. Down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. New York calls timeout.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Bargnani is checked in for Stoudemire. Chandler, the pass to Felton. Dishes to Bargnani. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton.
That's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
And Haslam kicks to Wade. Wade left side. Wade left side. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Wade's got 12 points in the game.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
Battier outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Smith with it. He's got 21. Lets it go with a three. Lindenfeld, and that's good.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
Timeout called, the Heat. Here's a peek at the two-game leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. You take a look at Hazard, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance point, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
That's good. Chalmers is got that.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And Bargnani backs in. Shoots a fader. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Battier. But he recovers it. Blocked again. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team for the Knicks. Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for Chandler. Stoudemire comes in for Bargnani. And it's World Peace in for Carmelo Anthony. Wade gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Here's Prigioni. Wade is covering. The shot's good from Stoudemire.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and the three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming out.
He's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Chalmers in for Dwayne Wade.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, to put it in the hole, tremendous play.
You know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast. I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Stolen by Chalmers. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Allen. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists now in this one. He only dishes to World Peace with the fadeaway. Lewis kicks to Bosch. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's an 11-point Miami lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
That's good. 14 points for Amari Stoudemire.
Now, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part. And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
A different look for New York. The Heat leading by 9. Wade kicks to Battier. Jones, guarded by Hardaway. And the basket by Jones.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here is Watson. Wade is covering. Hardaway for 3. And the shot is good. Hardaway has got 11 points. And Miami has possession. Anderson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball.
Yeah,
did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and a terrific finish.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Heat. They lead by 11. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks this Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Bargnani is the 4 with Chandler the 5. Felton is out there at Hardaway. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. And Shane Battier gets the whistle. That's his first foul. Here's Chandler. Drops it in from 11 feet. Chandler's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Knicks. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Miami with another. Here's Felton. Felton off the pick from Stoudemire. Smith kicks to Hardaway. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Chandler against Oden. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Heat lead by 9. for New York. They've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Smith. Right through the knee for the layup. Smith's got 23.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. For the Knicks, Anthony comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Hardaway. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Thanks again, Doris. One shot. Free throw good, LeBron.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line. I think he's been kind of passive today, and maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
He feeds it to Bosch. Chandler on him. Bosch, that's good. Bosch has got 10 points in just the second half.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Outside Anthony, fires from deep, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. And 12 points for Carmelo Anthony. The Heat leading by 7. Wade outside. Wade right side. He passes to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Felton. And now Felton running the floor all by himself. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Wade outside. Pass to Chalmers. Just 5 on the clock. Bosch trying to free himself up. And the Heat another 3.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
The Heat making a switch here. Patty is checked in. And here are the Knicks now. There's the pass to Stoudemire. At the teardrop, and the layup was good. Stoudemire's got 10 points here in the second half.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. He waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
And New York making a change here. Haslam's checked in. That free throw good from Wade. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Felton the pass to Smith. The dish to Chandler. Haslam's there. Chandler's shot good. Chandler's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Felton against Chalmers. Steps back and fires. And he connects with the jumper. And the Heat lead by 9.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
Felton against Chalmers. Stoudemire goes in. Oh, and that one. No question, powered it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Felton. Stoudemire up top. New York moving the line. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's LeBron. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now, thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Nice shot by Felton. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Haslam.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should. Let their team hear it. They were good.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wade outside. Tipped. And they're running. Here's Smith. And the layup is good. Now here's LeBron. The drive by Wade. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Anthony with the bucket.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Here's Haslam. And so it's Miami. Winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Time for us to say so long. Thanks for watching our coverage of the second round of the NBA playoffs. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long as we present the Jordan Player of the Game.
So that was a big win here in game number 2 victory for Miami as LeBron James getting too much here after taking the loss in game 1 as the Heat getting bounced back to take it even the series at 1-1. LeBron James in 23 and 5. Dwayne Wade have 21 points. Chris Bosh have 14 points. Mario Chalmers 13. Shane Bay 11. Ray Allen 10. And Udonis Haslem has 8. And the rest of the Miami Heat. And for the New York Knicks, J.R. Smith have 25 points. Mario Stoudemire have 18. Carmelo Anthony have 15. Tim Hardaway Jr. have 13. Tyson Chandler have 10. Raymond Felton have 14 assists, 9 points, and looks like any rest of the Knicks. So that was the back and forth in the first two, in the first half, and lead the Knicks, but they ended up winning by Miami as they take it out even series at 1-1. So here's the bracket right here. The only team are to take a 2-0 that was Dallas and Chicago, and now we're on our way. We're ready for Game 3 on the site in Dallas and Washington. So that will be wrap up here in game number 3. Wrap up in game number 2. I'm so sorry. And now we are going to game 3 here from American Airlines Center in Dallas. It's going to be a great one here for pitchers as Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder trying to need a must win and trying to work down 0-3 the series to the perfect Dallas Mavericks led by Dirk Nowitzki and Monte Ellis, and hopefully the Dallas Mavericks trying to go. They'll take a 3-0 in the series. And followed by second game, we're on to Washington and might be able to go for the move either Friday or Saturday because they have a chance to become important due to the NFL playoff. Due to the NFL predictions we'll have tomorrow. It is going to be Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah of the Chicago Bulls trying also the chance to take a commanding 3-0, or it will be John Wall and Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards try to fight back and look in a must-win to avoid 0-3 in the series. So that'll do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. I saw the NFL Power Rankings came out as we start on in week 2. It's going to be a good matchup here for week 2 as the NFL predictions will be week 2 tomorrow night, and the NBA semifinals will continue. Either move on Friday or Saturday might be a great one. So that's it, do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. So the final score, Miami win over the New York as the series is tied 1-1, 112-103. This is Andre Kenshin. Say so long from American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami. We'll see you either move to Friday or Saturday. Or off the American Airlines Center in Dallas will be the first game of Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals between the Kevin Durant of the number 2 seed Oklahoma City Thunder and on Dirk Nowitzki, the number 3 seed Dallas Mavericks, and followed by the second game here at the Verizon Center in Washington. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals between the 2 seed Chicago Bulls led by Derrick Rose take on the 6 seed Washington Wizards led by John Wall. So that's it. I'm out and peace out. Good night and have a wonderful day. We'll see you on Friday or move to Saturday as the NFL Week 2 predictions will be predict tomorrow night. So that's it. I'm out and once again, peace. Good night and have a wonderful and thanks for watching. We'll see you on Friday or Saturday. Peace out and good night. Have a wonderful